Hey everybody, this is first time I'm trying to do this from home. Um, Thought it might be easier to do this pedalboard project here. Might be easier. Let me see why I'm having trouble. Let me just test the chat here. This is the first time running OBS from this Mac and probably putting too much on the live computer because this is really just supposed to be for playing guitar. And who knows? Let me check some stuff though. Let's see if that can go through the channels. Seems to be working. Yep. It's populating the stuff. Let's see. But it is not making it to my restream chat. Don't know why that's not making it here. Let me try it from here. Check 3. Blammo. I'm hoping I can do this so I can see you guys chat because I have a lot of questions. Okay, so it's going that way, but it's not going the other way. Huh. All right, well, we'll deal with that. All right, so let me show you what's going on here. I'm using a capture card to get this video, so this is a little bit weird, but let me go to Gig Performer. Actually, let me switch how I'm doing this with OBS. I'm going to see my webcam. I don't have an overhead cam, so I'm probably going to move this back to the school, but for now, let me just show you what's going on. So here is, actually that's a bummer, I can't see. Let me see. That's going to get a little bit recursive, but just try and make sure I can see that. Okay, I can. Yeah, sorry, I can't, I don't know for sure what I'm seeing, but here is my iPad that's just mirroring the screen right now. I'm going to put a real monitor on here. I bought that Luna display thing, but I don't think it's really a great idea. I think it's kind of a waste of money right when I need money. But let's just see how this is going. My pedal board. When I switch presets, it's switching the Gig Performer stuff. When I pull the volume knob back, gives me a tuner, so I don't need a tuner pedal anymore. This is my auto engage for the wah. I could show you that in a little bit. This should be my keyboard. That's using the Do-Re MIDI pedal converter. That is for my headphone volume. It actually is working pretty well. It's my Shure PSM 300 over there for in-ear monitor wireless. I don't know how good this mic is working. There's a Line 6 Relay G50 for the input. And I'm going to move this back now, this little webcam. Oh, just give me a second here. Let me fix OBS up. Go back to the main screen. So I think I'm going to move OBS onto the other display. Let me do that real quick. And the display is stop mirroring. It's going to be extended display. And I want it to be to the right. Yeah, let's try that. And I want to move OBS over there so I can, or no, not OBS. I want to move Restream over there so I can see all the chats and stuff. So, a second here. It's not working. Hold on. I think there's a way to tell it to move. Let's see. How do you do that on Mac? What is this? Close window. Move to Luna display. No, I want to move. I want to move this to the Luna display. How do I move? want to move this to the other display. How do I do that? It's like showing that it's an extended display and then it disappears. All right, there we go. Okay. Okay, so if you guys do type, I think I can see it now. So what we're going to do is make sure that when I'm on Restream, we're just looking at Gig Performer window. And actually, I think I'm going to move my silly webcam up to the top so it's not in the way of anything. Let me see. No, 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 Siri. Cancel. Oops. All right. Oh, that's weird. Why is my OBS output like that? All right, hold on. Let me see something here. Yes, the weirdest letterboxing that's going on with OBS. I may be doing something weird with the resolution. Hold on, let me see. Something's not quite right. OBS settings. How do I do preferences? Output 1920 720. Okay, no, this looks right. 1280 by 720. So why does Restream look so weird? Huh. 1280 by 720. Well, that's correct. I don't think you guys really need to see my stupid face anyway. But I'm just gonna leave it there for now. You know, make it smaller even. So this is yeah, I'm at home right now. But all right. So what you're seeing on Restream is Gig Performer. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Like I have everything running. What I wanted to see about is set lists, and there's a way to have a song playing, and then you can put events along along the timeline. I really think I'm going to come up with some waveforms for cues, like 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I don't need this tuner anymore. Oops. Don't need the tuner on a switch anymore because I'm doing it with the expression pedal. So I'm gonna go back to the panels. I'm gonna change that. Oops. Sorry, I'm gonna go to edit and I'm gonna change that. All right, so this plugin, no plugin. So I think this is a global value. Let me see. Options, global MIDI. It says tuner not assigned yet. So how is that switch? Tuner not assigned yet. How do I close the global options? Crap. What is this? Okay. All right, so I don't understand how the tuner is, how this button is opening the tuner, because it's not actually going to anything. Yeah, this isn't making any sense. Okay, why would this? Oh, okay, hold on. That was the caption. All right, here we go. System Actions Tuner. Okay. I'm going to remove that. No plugin. And this text is going to become sample player. All right, can I make that? I'll just call it sample. Okay, and this is play stop. This is gonna be like play pause or something. I don't really know how this is gonna work. So I'm thinking if you have a backing track, you know, with the click and everything is playing, and you have to stop for some reason, or there's part where you want to audience participation, you want to pause it. How do you start it back up without it messing up? Like, I don't want it to go back to the beginning necessarily. I might just want it to like cue us back in. Okay, getting back in to measure whatever 1, 2, 3, 4, but it'd have to know where to stop. So I don't really know. Right now I'm going to make that into a sample player, but let's go to set lists. So that doesn't do anything right now, so that's good. Play stop. I think that's a global action. Let me go back to the editor. No plugin, but maybe it's in the global MIDI. Hold on. Since global MIDI. Next variation song part. See, I wonder if this is a way to move back to that part, but I'm not sure. Play stop. Okay, so play stop is there. I'm going to leave that in play stop for now. And in order to make that work, I think that I have to add a sample player. And for now, I'm going to make it go right out the audio output. Maybe it needs a mixer. Maybe there should be a mixer right here. Maybe not though. Let's just add one. Media player. Okay, audio file player, MIDI file player. I don't know what streaming audio file player does versus, but here's this thing, you know. So let's just, for now, streaming audio file player. And I'm going to make that go up to the outputs. And really, I'm doing everything mono. So that's really how I want to do it. Maybe, I don't know how much CPU or whatever these wires eat. This is probably not the best way to do it, but actually let me remove these wires. Okay, so this one's going to both. And this one's going to both. I'm probably using this very inefficiently, but you know, who knows? Maybe it doesn't care. He's pretty smart about how this works. I'm looking at this CPU going to 30% now. Is that because of these connections? Well, we'll deal with that later. All right. So that's a streaming audio file player. I'm going to save this as I'm just going to save it as me. So let's go to set list. And I want a new song. So this is kitchen sink. This is kind of just everything. But let's how do I add a song? Song, create new song. Okay, so for my Dio tribute band, let's do Holy Diver. It's going to be C minor. I'm not sure what I want to do with that. Probably want to override global tempo. Actually, it has its own tempo as well. Yeah, so I don't know how to make tempo changes. I wonder if that thing can handle it. But I'm going to deal with that in a second. This is actually I made a file from Guitar Pro, and I would be able to. All right, let's burn one bridge at a time. Okay, sorry. So I don't really want intro, verse, chorus. Right? I guess that's okay. How do I? So rhythm would be on the intro part. How do you do this? Rhythm. No, how do I do this? Did this before. Okay. Rhythm, lead. Actually, okay. So I'm gonna. I don't remember how I did this. So intro is rhythm, verse is rhythm, chorus, still rhythm. I don't know that I really need intro, verse, chorus. I really just need the two parts. So how did I call this? 12 string rhythm. Yeah, how did I pull those in there? Because all I really need. Did I rename those myself? Don't remember. Hold on. Add new song part. I guess I just did it this way. Rhythm. So I'm going to remove this. Yeah, I'm not sure how I want to do this. Like I could do intro and then tell it to pick the rhythm and stuff. I could take the gain down. That would be interesting. But for right now, I'm just gonna do it simple. Let's see. So it had a. How do you delete? Remove. That's a command delete. Okay, let's see if that works. Command delete. Yes. First command delete. Yes. Okay. So I have rhythm. The rhythm's just gonna go for like forever, and then the next part's gonna be this lead. I swear I could add this. Dang it. Okay, so wait, rhythm part should be this. Okay. Add another part. And this is going to be lead. And it's going to go back to rhythm. Oh, no, okay. This one's going to get something specially. So this is that. Oops. There we go. I wonder if see, I don't know what's going to happen with knobs and stuff, so I'll deal with that later. We have one more song part. And this is going to be harmony. That's going to be here. So now, rhythm, lead, harmony. Okay. So let's go to, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear this. The capture should work. This is I was testing this out on OBS. All right, well, let's figure this out. So for this song, yeah, how do you put a song file in the song? Do I have to save it as a new panel? Ooh, I don't know. Let's see, add. Yeah, see, I need to put a song in this file player. And I guess I need a widget that picks the song. Is that possible? Let's go back here. So I'm going to editor. And I'm going to here. It's going to be, what would it even be? Be like a knob that picks the song. Wow. Okay, I'm super confused on how I would do this. Okay, for now I'm just gonna throw Holy Diver inside this this file. Okay, so let's get that on here. Add audio files button. Where's that? Okay. So songs, prepped, Holy Diver. Yeah, it's gonna have to download it real quick. Okay, so let's see how this even plays, if it plays. So you see, it's just basics, and yeah, hopefully this audio is getting to you. Let me double check though. I don't have my phone. There's my phone. Okay. Ooh. Let me just make sure this is playing. 1 second. I'm checking YouTube. Sorry. 1 second. Just want to see if it's if this is playing. Channel live. Okay. I don't know how this is doing like a desktop capture and stuff. Oh, this is so weird. It doesn't let me go to certain videos right now. It's I don't know what's wrong with the YouTube app. Let me see. Sorry about that. This is going to take me a second. Slack key lounge. Where's Slack key? Maybe that'll work. So weird. Yeah, see, here it goes. Okay. Okay, so it's getting my voice. Let me play the file. Sorry, this is going to be a second. So weird. Yeah, see, here it goes. Okay. Okay, so it's getting my voice. Let me play the file. All right, perfect. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to turn down this headphone. If I can find it. Okay. Find the lead. All right, I don't know how you zoom in or out. Oh, there it is down there, but there's no controls that I can see. Yeah, if I put a tempo on here, I bet you I could see a grid. Do they have a grid? Then again, he doesn't have a grid on there's no grid on the editor, which is kind of weird. Let's see. really want to use space to control. Yeah, let's see how this goes. So I'm looking for the lead. I don't think it goes like that. Hold on. Play to start and stop. Okay, so right here I want to switch it to the lead sound. All right, so how do I do it? So I want to add an event. You know, reading the manual would probably help a lot, but add marker at playhead. Okay, added a marker. Now what does that marker do? I need to add some actions to it. Okay, so actions, selection action. Okay. It's not switch to rack space that I want to do. It's not switch to song. I want to change parts. I guess I better read up before I mess with everything. Okay, switch to song. I don't want it to switch the song. I want it to stay on this song. This is part lead. Okay, I'm going to put a marker at the very beginning. So do I put a marker on here to make sure it's the right song? Because it's already going to be on that song when I pick it. See, one of these is actually going to play, isn't it? Nope. Nope. Shoot. I thought the global option was... yeah, it's play. Hold on. Look at the editor real quick. Yeah, play stop is this one. Okay. So global MIDI, play stop. Yeah, it's the one. All right, so why isn't that working? That's weird. That should play the song. Or maybe it doesn't happen in wiring mode, I guess. Would have been nice, but all right, well, we're going to put a marker there. There's the... Actually, I should call that marker 1. Can I rearrange the marker? It's kind of weird that the second marker is after the first, before the first marker. That's okay. They're just markers. I guess it's just an ID. So let me go to actions. Yes, there's no existing action. I don't know. Okay, switch to song. I don't want it to reload though. Yeah, it's part rhythm. Okay. Okay, how do I go to that marker? Go to next marker. Why isn't that going to the marker? That's that marker. There's this marker. Okay, let me see if that's... Oh, it is on the marker. You just don't see the markers up there. That's kind of inconvenient, but we'll deal with that. Okay, so this one switches to lead. And then let me find the part. Oh no. Okay, so right here, boy, this is tricky. And there's some weirdness in that thing too that I'm gonna have to get rid of, but it's just a test. Add marker. This is gonna go to song. I don't want to switch in songs, so man, we'll see what happens. That's gonna be harmony. Okay. Okay, and this is gonna be go back to rhythm. Yep. See, this is weird. Like, I don't understand how I would change songs to another part. Like, do I have to have a whole new rack space per song? I hope not. And I don't want to switch to song. I got some reading to do. But let's just see if this works. And then I think I'm going to get off of here and really try and figure this stuff out. Okay, so I'm going to go to the song Holy Diver. I'm going to hit the play button. And it's not playing. What is this? Play stop. Oh, it is playing, but it's not playing the it's not playing the audio file. All right, let me. Why wouldn't that play? Let's go to wiring again. Now, sync with host mean it's going to be at that tempo. Here's it doesn't matter. So if I hit play. Okay, there we go. All right, so let me go to set list. And then we'll go to the song. Hit play. song I switched myself. There's some songs that I want to for me. Sorry, this is so long. It's right after this. We'll see if it switches. Yep, switch to the lead. Awesome. What happens when I hit stop? Is it going to start over, or is it going to start from where it was? Okay, so that's when I stop on here, it goes all the way back to the beginning. I probably want one that's play pause, but even the pauses can be a little bit weird because we need to start back up with the click so we know where we are. So play stop. I really want play pause. And then when I hit play again, like it would pre-roll 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. Wow, that was 38 minutes already. I'm sorry. I got some reading to do, and then I will try and get back to you. I got a real monitor coming for. Well, we'll see how it works. It's a cheap one from Amazon. I may just send it right back if it doesn't work, but an actual HDMI monitor, so I don't have to worry about fighting this iPad Luna nonsense. I'll put the Luna thing somewhere. So I mean, man, I almost want to send it back, but then it's actually could be handy, so maybe I'll keep it. But I'll probably take this back down to the school and do it from there. It's probably gonna be a lot easier. All right. Well, yeah. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for tuning in. Talk to you